Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the My Region series. Let's get started. So ladies and gentlemen, today we are launching our My Region project. This is going to be a region project where you guys, together with me, will be creating our own Pokemon region with your guys' input. Now, originally, I was asking you guys, where should we base this region on? And most of you guys voted for it to be based on India, but the other half was voting for Sweden or the Nordics, so that would be Sweden, Norway, etc. And I thought, why not mix both these places together? I know it's a weird combo, but let's have fun with both ideas because it seems like both sides really wanted that, and hence why we've got starter Pokemon that I'm going to be showing off in this video, as well as how you guys can be a part of this, because I want you to be a part of this. That was what the original My Region project that I did back in 2017 and 2018 was sort of meant to be, a way for you guys together with me to actually create our own sort of world of Pokemon, and I want to do that once again. So this time around, we're going to be starting off with the starter Pokemon that we're basing on at least one of the aspects that you guys voted for, so you will get that explained in a bit. However, if you guys want to be a part of this, there is one great way. You can join us over on our board on Momoboard called My Region. This will be linked down below, so you guys can just gotta go click that link down below, and I'll be showing you in a later segment how you guys can submit your own work, your own IDs, anything you have in mind for our region. You guys can submit and be a part of it. One of the first things we're going to be doing that I want you guys right now to comment down below, and also to go over to Momoboard if you want to have a higher chance of it happening, is coming up with a name for our region. Now, as I said, we're going to be basing it on parts of Indian culture as well as Nordic Swedish culture. It's going to be a weird mix, but I thought it would be kind of a fun thing to do. So if you guys want to see that, if you want to be a part of this and want to come up with the name for our region, then click the link down below, go and vote, and go and submit your own IDs for what it should be called. I'll have a post there, which you will see here on the screen. The post will exist and you guys can go there and submit your own names for this region. But that's only a bit of the subject matter. You guys can also go there and submit your own IDs for brand new Pokemon, for characters, for gym leaders, and anything far and few between. So if you have any IDs, let us know. So that's going to be the first thing. Now let's get into the starter Pokemon. So the first one we're going to start with is going to be our little Snake Boy here. Now we do not have a name for it yet, which is why you guys exist. You're going to help us come up with a great name for this little snake. Now what is it actually based on? For its base, I will explain that we did use the Indian Cobra specifically for its design, and we made it a fire type in this case, and I thought it would just be a fun way to kind of utilize a bit of the colors of gray, red, and yellow in it to make a fire snake. Now we didn't end up getting a fire snake for Scarlet and Violet, which is a bit unfortunate. I mean, that could always change, but we didn't really get that, so I thought, why not have our own fire snake, because cobras are very common within India. There are the Indian cobras specifically, so I thought, why not have a Pokemon fully based on that specific, subject. I thought it would just be a cool way to include something really different and actually pretty awesome. Now, there are other designs of Cobra Pokemon, but I hope you guys like our design here made by Drake, who I commissioned for this work. So shout out to him for putting this together so quickly. And what do you guys think about it? Let me know. And also, of course, suggest in the comments of this video, you can suggest what you think it should be called. So do that. Now let's continue. Next, we have our water starter. And this time around, we got ourselves a dolphin. And again, same thing with this one. You guys can suggest the names for this in the comment section down below. And of course, if you want to help out with any future, further IDs on this one, you can go over to Momoboard and submit your IDs. Now, however, what are we talking about with this one? Well, this one is based on the Ganges River dolphin, but instead of kind of going 100% of the Ganges River design, which has the snout being slightly larger, I decided to ask for the snout to be kind of flattened, but that's kind of the general idea what we went here, and we will use more of the inspirations here that we used from these Indian animals in this case. We will reuse those further in, so don't worry, we will keep reusing those in other ways. So I just want to know again, what do you guys think about this? Do you like this kind of dolphin design? Do you think it's interesting? Do you like it? Let us know in the comment section down below, and of course, help us come up with a brand new name for this one, because I do not know what we should call it, so help us out with that in the comments. And then finally, we have a grass starter, which in this case, we decided to base this one on the Red Panda, which is a kind of, I feel like there are a lot of ways where we've already kind of seen this happen. I think we already kind of saw this, in Alola, but nonetheless, I thought, why not introduce another one, and specifically have it reflect the colors of the Indian lotus flower in particular. I thought that would just be a cool thing to base it on and use as a sort of foundation for this Pokemon. So that's kind of going to be like that for the starters. Those are the starters, and again, with this one too, with the grass starter, I want you guys in the comment section down below to suggest any names you want this thing to be called, and also over on Momo board, you guys can suggest what the evolution should be and also the names for the evolution. Feel free to do that, and each episode, which we'll try to do weekly or bi-weekly, we will update this and add further and further Pokemon, further and further, characters and world and map, and all that will be added as we go forward. So if you guys want to see that, then simply comment down below, or of course go over to Momo board, which will be linked down below. You guys can join and be a part of this project. Next, ladies and gentlemen, I want to show you what it looks like when you guys can make your own posts. As you can see, we already have a bunch of people that have been making their own posts, their own suggestions. A really awesome design here of a new form of, I guess, an Ariados in this case, made by Subarashi, which is a bug dark type. So this is the kind of stuff I mean. You guys can submit your own IDs. You can submit stuff for characters, IDs. It doesn't even always have to be even art. Art is going to be more appreciated because then we have a better idea of what you guys what kind of IDs you do have, and it doesn't matter what kind of art it is in general. You can submit any kind, recolors, whatever you kind of have in mind, you can submit it. Now, to submit it, you have to join the actual board, which is this one right here. Let's make a Pokemon region, which is part of the Pokemon World board. You can also go to the World board if you want to make other posts, but for now, if you guys want to be a part of this and you want to submit your own IDs, go to the Let's Make a Region board and then press the Create New Post. And they have to be in this board for me to actually see them. Then simply title it whatever you want to title it. So if you have a suggestion for what the evolution should be for our grass starters, then just say suggestion for, grass evolutions. There you go. And then you can simply here type in what you want to type in, as well as add in the image you might have of whatever it is that you want to include here. So in this case, I'm just going to include one of my thumbnails just as a way to show you how it works. But there you go. So if you guys want to be a part of this, you simply got to do that and then post it down here. You guys can see you can post it to different boards, but in this case, post it to the Let's Make a Region board, and that's the best way for you guys to be a part of this. So that's the biggest thing. I want you guys to be a part of this project. I want you guys to be a part of us making this region, because that's the only way that I want to do this. I didn't really want to make a region on my own. That's just kind of like what I wanted to be. Rather, I wanted to go with something where you guys can be a part of it, but it seemed like there was a big split between the people that wanted India and Sweden / the Nordic countries in Europe, and I thought, hey, let's just give both people and both sides kind of an option here. So we'll use parts of Indian culture and Indian land and Indian, whatever you might think of, we'll use that for a bit of influence, and then we'll use part of Swedish, Norwegian, Danish, Finnish, Icelandic culture, even Greenland culture, I guess, for the other stuff, and then kind of mix those two together, making this really weird concoction of a Pokemon region. But that's the thing, we're doing this for fun. It's a project for you guys, and of course a project for me, just as a way for us as a community to come together and create something that's a bit different, right? A different approach to Pokemon regions, right? There's loads of those on YouTube, there's loads of those on the internet, and of course we started ours back in 2017 originally, but we never continued it because it got a little too stressful. But this time around, I've got the foundation here we can use as Momo board, where you guys can submit your IDs, and of course you guys can comment and tell each other what you think of each other's projects by opening up the comment tab on the side here, where you can just simply leave suggestions for each other if you like an ID or dislike an ID or whatever you might have in mind. You guys can be a part of all of this. So at the end of the day, be a part of it. Join us right now, submit your IDs, submit your concepts, whatever you might have in mind, and be a part of this journey that we're going to be doing together. So ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for today. Thank you, of course, so much for watching. Those were our starter Pokemon. That is our project. That is what we're doing. That's the Let's Make a Region Together project and series. Started episode 1. There we go. Episode 2 is going to be coming soon. I'm going on vacation right now, so once I'm back, we'll be taking a look at everything you guys have submitted, and we'll be seeing what's going to be popping up next. Next time around, we're probably going to be showing you guys the starter characters, what our characters will look like, the male and female character, as well as also taking a look at, what possible evolutions we might have for our starters. And after that, we're going to get started on possibly working on the legendary. So stick around for that. My name is Rahul Rowlett. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out and bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen.